Our summer market is only a couple of days away. It's this weekend and we're in the final stages of preparations. We can't wait to welcome everyone to the Manor. And so today I thought I would share our progress as we've been building a 10-foot hot air balloon for our photo booth. I'm also going to take you and show you, give you a little tour around the Manor. I'm going to show you what the Manor looks like 2 days before we put on one of our markets, and also give you a sneak peek behind the scenes at some of our decor for this year's theme around the world in 80 days. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure that you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let me show you what we've been up to this week.
I feel like SpaceX, building their first rocket.
Really?
It's going to be our first hot air balloon
Into orbit?
in orbit.
Will you be able to get it so it comes back down and lands on a postage stamp space?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got that all programmed?
I just can't guarantee where this postage stamp is going to be, though.
So what is this you're making right now?
Basket.
Okay.
Basket. That'll be nice and strong for about 8 people to get in.
And go, how high are you, what altitude are you making it for?
Well, the outer atmosphere is like 8 miles or something like that.
Pretty high then.
I'm not a rocket scientist.
Oh. That doesn't fill me with much confidence for your...
I'm sure SpaceX uses a blue. So basket.
Excellent. How many people can you get in there then?
Go.
Yeah, I might need a little bit more work.
There are 4 people there.
That's good. That'll be perfect for the photos, right?
Photos.
Oh yeah, before they go up into air. I want to make the basket of this balloon as authentic as possible, and I've seen on all the pictures, and I think they even have it today on the current hot air balloon baskets. Around the top of the basket there's always kind of like a bumper, like a padded piece at the top of the basket. So I thought I picked up this big piece of burlap, and I've got this bag of packing material that came in one of my boxes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half, which means I've got enough for all the way around the basket. And then I'm going to fill it with the wrapping and then make my own little bumper for the top of the basket. But I also thought that to make it, I want to go as authentic as possible. So I've also picked up these, which are basically sandbags. And again, back in the day, you always saw the baskets with the sandbags on the side, hanging on the side. I've got this different. I've got some big rope, we've got some thinner rope. So I am going to be working now on trying to make it as authentic as possible. So now the inside of my bumper is ready. I'm going to wrap it in the burlap and then add it to the top of the basket on the balloon. Our hot air balloon basket is taking shape. It still needs some final details, but it's looking good. Why are you standing on a chair? Safety first.
Safety first. So never an emergency because we don't have them in the sea yet.
So we're just putting our balloons up here in the green room. That person would feel really sick after that ride. Okay, so we need it a little bit higher. About there's good.
Right. Let's spread that out here.
So the latest job we're working on is getting our balloon ready, which is kind of a weird thing to be doing. You're probably wondering why we're standing in the reception room with red fabric when it's absolutely pouring with rain outside. But we're going to prep the balloons so we can put it up tomorrow when it's nice. So, what are you doing?
I am making the top for the balloon.
Okay.
And then I am going to get all this beautiful red fabric that's going to hang down the sides of the balloon.
So the balloon's completely white and we want it to be red and white striped. Right? So we've come up with this idea that we've got this fabric and Stephen's got this. Show them what you're using for the top. It's a very technical piece. It's a piece of plumbing, like.
No, it's designed for a double balloon.
Is it? Okay. And then...
So pretend I'm the balloon. And then these will come down.
Right. So pretend Stephen's the balloon. It will sit on the top. And then the fabric will go down the sides. And it will look like a red and white striped balloon.
Yeah.
But we can't try it out today because it is pouring with rain. So we're prepping everything inside. And then tomorrow we're going to inflate the balloon. So the balloon is what? 8 feet?
You see. And then we have... And there's 6 holes in the top, so then the other 3 are going to have netting.
Which is over here. So this netting will also go on the balloon, so it will look as authentic as we can make it, like a vintage hot air balloon. You done?
Yeah, now the netting is on. So this netting is going to go around the balloon.
Yeah.
And this is all in the theory, by the way. I've never done this.
We haven't tried this. Hopefully it works, because otherwise we'll not have a balloon.
It'll be pretty. Now, the only thing is, we only have one balloon.
Because it's a huge weather balloon.
Yeah. So we have to make sure that balloon does not get punctured.
So we need to blow it up really carefully.
Yes.
And we're not doing that, like, with our breath, right? We're going to need to... We'd be here, like, for, I don't know, months.
Yeah. So
tomorrow we're going to try it out, and you'll have to come back next week to find out. Well, you have to come to the market on Saturday to see whether it was successful.
Yeah.
The manor looks so different right now. Every room has been turned upside down. We have furniture in all over the place, in the weirdest places. And I've got decor started. I'm still working on details. Tomorrow, all our vendors are going to start arriving and setting up. But I thought I would give you a little tour today of where we're at and what it looks like today. And then obviously on Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to do video. And next week, you'll be able to see how everything in the market looked. And it's going to be wonderful. But at this stage in the week before, it always looks like an absolute disaster. And I always wonder how on earth we're going to pull it together to have everything ready for Saturday. But let me show you where we're at right now. So right now, when you come in the front door, you will actually be welcomed by some couches, which is not the normal place you would find couches, but these are actually waiting to go outside onto the grass. And then we have our first little display that will be welcoming you. I'm still working on a few pieces on that. We have a typewriter, we've got lots of around the world in 80 days pieces. And then we have our grand prize draw, which if you've been to one of our markets, you'll know everyone gets the opportunity. Look at all these prizes that we have this year. We've got amazing, every vendor donates something. We have a big grand prize waiting for you. So everyone who comes to the market gets to put their name into the draw. And then you come into the first room. Now, as you can see, right now, there is nothing in here other than some furniture. And I've just been clearing this morning. I've got a couple of chairs there still to go. And then they'll be moved out. And then this space will all be transformed. And just wait until you see it next week when I show you. And I don't know anyone who's been watching us for a while. Can you spot the change on this wall? We have finally got our 4th picture. Now, Joelle from Montpre Collection has painted all these fabulous pieces of work. And you'll remember, well, you'll know if you've been to our markets, to our events, we've had 3 on the wall for a long time. And this 4th one was missing. And then Joelle, I got the artwork from Joelle quite a while ago, and then I completely lost the frame. I knew it was in the house. I searched everywhere. Anyway, I finally found it. So I am so excited. We now have all 4 pieces on the wall today, so that when Joelle's in here this weekend with her artwork, she actually has a full collection on the wall, which is lovely. So this is the room, like I say, completely empty, ready for transformation. Now let's go through to the dining room. As you can see, this does not quite look like a market room. In fact, it is just like a big storage warehouse right now, because all this furniture that's in the middle here is waiting to go outside, and it is absolutely pouring with rain. So it's all lined up, ready to go. And you'll be able to see, if you look around the edges, you'll see over here, we have a big arch. This is our Bliss Boho fiber arch is gonna be here. We have another here, that vanity. This is going to be my stitching fun. She's got a trunk as well. Then if I go back round this way and past the table, you'll see over here we have another table. That's Earthly Acres Eats and Treats. And on top of that, you'll recognize all the rope and pieces for our balloon. That is going to be, we're actually putting that together tomorrow. It is just too wet today to go outside and do anything. So tomorrow morning we'll be blowing up the balloon and getting that put together, but everything's prepped. And then on this side, we have Peachtree Pottery. So she's gonna be on this side using this furniture. And then at the end here, we've got the start of, this is the Gentleman's Club that, if you remember in the story of the Around the World in 80 Days, Phileas Fogg gets challenged to basically, can he make it all the way around at the Gentleman's Club? So we've started the rooms and the decor with that kind of feel of the Gentleman's Club, where the book and the story starts. We also have lots more of our merchandise ready. Now, if you look here, we've got tank tops and t-shirts of the Thirsty Whippet. We've got green and black. We've got some hoodies. And we've also got here, which is one of my favorites, which is the tote bags. Now, you'll remember we have these in the Sandpiper as well, but the Thirsty Whippet ones are one of my favorite. So we'll have those available at the market if you would like some of the Thirsty Whippet merchandise. And the great thing about our Thirsty Whippet items is if you purchase one of them and you wear it, or you bring it, if it's a bag, you're not gonna wear a bag, to the pub, we give you 10% off your full bill. Anytime you wear a Thirsty Whippet t-shirt, hoodie, bring a tote bag, any of that. So that's the other added bonus of buying one of our items. So that's all gonna be going outside, so that's ready. And we also have some extra special items on our booth for the Thirsty Whippet that I'm gonna leave as a little surprise. But if you come to the market, make sure you drop by our booth, because we have a few very special, brand new items that you won't wanna miss. And then once you've been through the dining room, you're gonna head into our green room. Now, again, not looking too much like a market right now. Again, all this furniture in the middle is going to be moved outside, but you can see here, this side here, we've got, this is gonna be dodo leather. Down at the end there will be all the pretties. And then on the other side, we have bits and pieces and Bubbles and Bombs. Bubbles and Bombs has no legs on its table yet, but they are coming. So we've been working to move all this furniture. You know how much Stephen loves moving furniture. He hates it. So this is one of his favorite parts. But, and then back here, let me give you a little sneak peek of the decor that I'm currently working on here in the green room. So you'll have to come this weekend to see that finish because I'm still working on it. But this space, we can see now we've got our balloons hanging from the top there. And then once you have been through this room, as always, you will go out this door and then out the pub end door to the vendors outside. Now, as you can see, it is pouring with rain right now. But to be honest with you, I'm happy that it's raining now because the weekend looks fabulous. And so I cannot wait to be able to welcome everyone. And trust me, this will all look very different in 24 hours time. It's always so strange being in this room on a couple of days before the market when we clear everything out. It feels like we should be either moving in or moving out because there's just really nothing left in here. But by the end of today, this is going to be completely transformed. Joelle from Mon Prey Collection is arriving later to start setting up behind me. And then Janelle from Sage Florals will be coming into this room later today. And they are going to completely transform this space. So next week when I've done video of our market and you get to see this space filled, people don't you almost can't recognize it as the same space, and I can't wait to see what they do each year. Janelle and Joelle always create something extra special. They do something, it's just fabulous, and I can't wait to see what amazing products and items and treasures they bring this year. But I did want to remind you, if you've not already got your tickets, make sure you head over and get your tickets for this year's summer market. As you've seen today, we have so many amazing things going on. Not only do we have obviously all our vendors inside, we have our vendors outside. It's just pouring down with rain today, so we haven't been able to get any tents up, but we will be doing that first thing in the morning. So all our tents will go up. It looks like the weather's going to be fantastic this weekend. So we'll have half our vendors outside, half our vendors inside. We've got live music between 12 and 3 on both Saturday and Sunday. We've got the beer garden and the Thirsty Whippet will be open. We have got our costume competition, so you can come dressed with any kind of costume accessory related to Around the World in 80 Days. And we have some goodies that we're giving away for the winner of that. We have, what else do we have? We have cookie decorating. You can come to the booth of Homemade by Dawn. She's going to have cookies for you to decorate. We have our tea ceremonies. So we have Willow at Wildflower is going to be doing tea ceremonies at different times throughout the weekend. So you can come and enjoy a tea ceremony with her. We have got our passport challenge, where it's kind of like a scavenger hunt. There's going to be different clues and puzzles and things you have to kind of find as you explore the market, all within a passport where you get your stamps. So we're going to have that. Like I say, we've got the beer garden, we've got all our furniture and couches out under the big oak trees. We have our ice cream bar. This year we have hand pies and sausage rolls that we're going to have, so you can come and enjoy a bite to eat. Oh my goodness, it goes on and on. Like, there is so much happening this weekend and we'd love to see you. So if you haven't got your tickets, head on over now. I'll put the link below and reserve your tickets. If you can't reserve them and you do want to just drop in, we do take, you can come to the gate. I get people asking me this all the time. It's $5 cash only at the gate for tickets. But we do like to say to people, if we encourage you to reserve, just because we only allow a certain number at any one time. So if we are at maximum capacity and you drop in at the gate and you walk in, you will be asked to wait to come in. Whereas if you have a ticket already reserved, you're guaranteed entry at that time. But like I say, if you haven't been able to make the plans and you want to drop in this weekend, please come to the gate and pay your $5 cash. Come in and enjoy the market. And the other question I get asked a lot is, how long can I stay? You can stay as long as you want. So if you arrive at 11 or you arrive at 2 or whatever time you arrive, you are welcome to stay until we close at 5 o'clock on Saturday and 4 o'clock on Sunday. So there's no time limit to how long you stay here. We are also, another question I get asked, are we dog friendly? We are dog friendly. Our beer garden is dog friendly. We do not allow dogs inside the manor. So you can bring your dogs and browse through all the outside booths. You can take him onto the beer garden and enjoy a drink. But the dogs are not allowed in the pub or in the manor for our markets. But obviously, if you've got someone with you, you can take turns going in, and then we'll look after, they can look after your four-legged friend outside. So we are dog friendly, and we'd love to see your poochies as well as you. So I think that pretty much covers it. Like I say, I'm trying to think of all the kind of questions that I get asked a lot. We have lots more coming after the market. I'm not even going to start telling you about those things right now. Let's just concentrate on this weekend, because it's going to be such a fabulous weekend. I cannot wait to see you if you're coming. If you're living a little way away and you're not able to make it, I will be doing video, and I will be sharing all the fun and the adventures we have next week in our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries. So I haven't got time to sit and enjoy my coffee for any longer. I've got lots of things to do, so I'm going to get back to work, and I'll see you next week for our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries.